Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Wemby is not just about his game, but about who Victor Wembanyama actually is as a person. You've probably heard the hype, you've probably seen the highlights, but I'm sure you don't know all of these things about him.
7.
We're counting down from 20 all the way to number 1, and trust me,
This is what you want to see, a young team.
by the end of this video, you're going to understand why scouts, players, and analysts around the world are absolutely losing their minds over this guy. Number 20, his favorite musician is an underground French rapper. We'll start with something that reveals a lot about Victor's personality and his roots. When you think of NBA superstars, you probably imagine guys obsessed with mainstream American hip-hop. But Victor, he's different. His favorite artist is Alpha One, an underground French rapper known for intricate lyricism and complex rhythms. This choice reveals something important about Victor's character. He doesn't follow trends just because everyone else does. He connects with what resonates personally, what speaks to his heritage, what challenges him intellectually, even in something as simple as music. You can see this kid is thinking differently than your typical athlete. Number 19, his deep-seated rivalry with Chet Holmgren. The intense on-court battles between Victor and Chet Holmgren of the Thunder aren't just competitive games. They are personal, rooted in something dating back years. These two have been rivals since their teenage years, competing in international youth tournaments. Victor actually harbored serious competitive animosity toward Holmgren after losing to him in competitions where Holmgren won individual awards. For someone groomed to be the best his entire life, losing to a peer and having that peer recognized publicly stung. This shows Victor isn't emotionless. He's human. He feels slighted. He remembers, and he uses those memories as fuel. That's the mentality separating good players from great ones.
Wemanyama, offensive foul.
Number 18, his shoe size is absolutely ridiculous. Victor wears a US shoe size 20.5. To put that in perspective, the average adult male wears between size 9 and 11. Victor's feet are literally almost twice that size. In European sizing, that's a size 55. Finding footwear during his teenage years was a nightmare. Everything had to be custom-made or specially imported. This limitation actually shaped his approach to the game. He couldn't just grab any shoe and practice. Every piece of equipment required intention and precision. In a way, this forced obsessive attention to detail that probably contributed to his meticulous approach to everything else in his life. Number 17, he walks barefoot before every game. Here's a sensory ritual that's completely unique to Victor. Before every game, he takes off his massive shoes and walks barefoot directly on the hardwood court during warm-ups. This isn't random. It's deliberate and designed to ground him literally and mentally. It's a grounding technique, a way to center himself, to feel the court under his feet after being confined in custom-made shoes all day. This revealed something crucial about Victor's approach. He's intentional about every single element of preparation. Basketball is as much about feeling and connection as it is about technique. Number 16, he eats 5 massive meals every single day. Victor doesn't eat normal meals. He eats 5 massive, meticulously balanced meals spread throughout the day. These aren't snacks. They're substantial meals designed to fuel his massive frame while preventing injuries and building functional muscle. He works with personal chefs calculating every calorie and macronutrient. His body is a furnace, constantly needing fuel. The commitment required to maintain this discipline, especially as a young player still adjusting to professional basketball, is genuinely impressive. Most 20-year-olds struggle to remember breakfast. Victor's entire day is structured around nutritional precision. Number 15, he's a talented sketch artist and painter. Beyond basketball, Victor possesses legitimate artistic talent. He's a sketch artist and painter who regularly creates detailed artwork in his spare time and shares snippets on social media. He's proud enough to put it out there for the world to see. This is a genuine creative outlet with nothing to do with basketball. It's not a marketing move, just pure artistic expression. When you combine this with his reading, writing, chess, and Lego building, you realize Victor's mind operates on a different level than most athletes. He's not just a basketball player who happens to be tall. He's a multi-dimensional human with genuine intellectual pursuits. Number 14, he plays chess against strangers in parks. Less than 24 hours after intense NBA games, Victor has been spotted in places like Washington Square Park, casually challenging random strangers to chess matches. Most NBA players recover or sleep. Victor's idea of relaxation is playing chess against random people to stay mentally sharp. Chess requires strategic thinking, forward planning, understanding opponents' moves. It mirrors basketball in many ways, but Victor isn't approaching it from a basketball perspective. He's genuinely interested in chess as an intellectual pursuit. He literally cannot sit still without doing something stimulating his mind.
I just started playing when I was like 7.
Number 13, the San Antonio Library created an official Read Like Wemby display. Victor's obsession with reading is so well documented that when drafted to San Antonio, the San Antonio Public Library created an official program, Read Like Wemby, featuring his favorite science fiction and fantasy books with curated reading recommendations. How many professional athletes have inspired a public library to create an entire reading program? This isn't a marketing stunt. It's a cultural institution recognizing one of the new residents who has such genuine, authentic love for literature that it's worth celebrating. That authentic passion is so obvious, it inspired an entire library program around it. Number 12, his favorite fictional character is Tyrion Lannister. Victor's favorite character from Game of Thrones is Tyrion Lannister, one of the most complex, intelligent, and strategically brilliant characters in the series. He loves Tyrion for his wit, intelligence, and survival instincts. Tyrion is constantly underestimated because of his physical differences, surrounded by people thinking they're better because of size or status. Does that sound familiar? Victor's surrounded by people thinking he's just a physical specimen, a 7'4" alien. But like Tyrion, he's using his mind as his greatest weapon. He taught himself fluent English before coming to the NBA. He reads Game of Thrones, all 5,765 pages in spare time. The fact his favorite character does exactly that is probably not a coincidence.
Not killed Joffrey, but I wish that I...
Number 11, he's genuinely obsessed with sci-fi and fantasy novels. During phone-free evening hours, Victor is an avid reader of massive fantasy epics. Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn and Stormlight Archive, George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones, Frank Herbert's Dune, Stephen King's novels, all in English to sharpen vocabulary. The Stormlight Archive alone exceeds 4,500 pages. The Wheel of Time series is 14 books, over 12,000 pages. This isn't casual reading. It's deep, committed intellectual engagement. Victor reads these because he genuinely loves escaping into these worlds, getting absorbed in complex narratives and elaborate magic systems. During team fights, he reads while other players sleep or scroll Instagram. Every night at 9 p.m., his phone goes on airplane mode. At exactly 9 p.m. every night, Victor puts his phone on airplane mode. No texts, no calls, no social media, nothing. The rest of his evening is completely digital free. This isn't a trend he tried for a week. It's a strict routine maintaining mental health and sleep quality. Think how rare this is. Most people, especially celebrities, are constantly connected. Victor has deliberately chosen complete disconnection every single night. He understands his mind is his greatest asset. He protects it. He doesn't let notifications or comments interfere with his mental health and recovery. That's self-awareness and discipline most athletes lack. He taught himself fluent English using Instagram and Netflix. When Victor learned he might be recruited to America, he decided to master English before arriving. But he didn't sit in classrooms learning grammar rules. He did it his way. Victor created a separate English-only Instagram account specifically for learning while scrolling. He watched Netflix shows entirely in English. He read the Aragon series in English. Through this combination, he achieved complete fluency. NBA scouts constantly marvel at how articulate and intelligent Victor sounds. When European players arrive, language barriers often limit communication. But Victor sounds like he's spoken English his entire life, with sophisticated vocabulary you don't hear from athletes. This intentional preparation separates transcendent prospects from good ones. Number 8. He left his parents' house at the age of 14. At 14, while most kids worry about grades and fitting in, Victor made a decision. Leave his suburban Paris home. Move into Nanterre 92 Academy dorms. Alone. He couldn't maximize potential living at home, commuting to practice, dealing with normal teenage distractions. This reveals something crucial about Victor's mindset. He's willing to sacrifice, uncomfortable, make difficult choices pursuing excellence. Most 14-year-olds couldn't do that. The kid chose basketball development over living comfortably with family. That's commitment most people never understand. Number 7. His childhood punishment involved the scorer's table. Victor's parents devised a clever punishment strategy. When his grades slipped, they forced him to do homework on a scorer's table, right next to the court, during team practice. While friends played, he sat doing algebra homework, watching them without playing. That's cruel and brilliant simultaneously. His parents used his greatest passion as leverage, motivating academic success. It worked. Victor was consistently a year ahead classmates. He eventually earned his baccalaureate with honors, specializing in earth and life sciences and social and economic sciences. This wasn't a kid lucking into academics while focusing on basketball. He was legitimately a strong student. Number 6. He trained in competitive judo as a kid. Before basketball took over, Victor practiced judo, a Japanese martial art. Imagine a 7'4" kid trained in martial arts. That's terrifying. More importantly, judo taught Victor something most basketball players never learn: understanding body mechanics, center of gravity, and falling safely. These are critical skills for someone his size. You'll get knocked down sometimes in basketball, you'll lose balance, you'll find yourself in awkward positions risking injury. Judo taught him moving through space protectively. The footwork, balance, weight distribution, understanding across his massive frame translate directly to basketball. You see it in how he moves. Graceful for his size because he understands body mechanics fundamentally. Most tall players are awkward, gangly. Victor moves fluidly from martial arts training years. Number 5. He was a highly skilled soccer goalkeeper before basketball. Before basketball, Victor's sport was actually soccer as a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers need incredible lateral agility, quick footwork, balance, covering massive space quickly. Victor credits goalkeeper experience giving him the quick footwork and lateral agility he still uses in basketball. A goalkeeper's job is covering the entire goal, anticipating where balls go, reacting quickly to sudden changes. These skills translate directly to basketball, particularly defensively. His wingspan is basketball's equivalent to a goalkeeper covering the entire goal. He extends arms, covering territory other players can't reach. His footwork, moving side to side quickly, despite height, comes directly from goal-protecting years. This shows Victor's athletic development wasn't linear. He wasn't just a kid who grew to 7 feet. He developed varied athletic foundation, including multiple sports and skill sets. Number 4. Basketball literally runs through his entire family. Victor's parents were elite athletes. His father, Felix Wembanyama, was a 6'6" track and field athlete competing in high jump and triple jump. His mother, Elodie Fotero, is a 6'3" former professional basketball player and coach. But here's the crazy part. Basketball runs through his entire family. His grandparents played basketball. His older sister, Eve, is a professional player, winning gold at Under-16 European Championship. His younger brother, Oscar, plays high-level European club basketball. This isn't just an athletic family. Basketball's in the DNA. His entire family ecosystem supports him. Victor didn't figure basketball alone. He had professional athletes surrounding him, people understanding elite sports demands, guiding development. That's an enormous advantage most prospects lack. Number 3, he was accidentally discovered at the age of 11. When Victor was 11, French youth coach Michael Allard spotted him on a bench, but initially mistook him for a 20-something assistant coach due to his towering height. When Allard realized he was looking at an 11-year-old kid, he immediately called a local club, recruiting him. This wasn't a kid from basketball-focused family developed through elite youth programs. This was a kid so extraordinarily tall, he got mistaken for a grown adult at 11. That mistake led to recruitment. This illustrates something crucial. Victor's not just a great basketball player who happens to be tall. He's a physical specimen so unusual that experienced coaches couldn't process what they saw. Number 2, he has a secret Congolese middle name. While the world knows him as Victor Wembanyama, his full name includes a middle name, Longa. This Congolese middle name honors his father's heritage from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Names aren't just identifiers, they are connections to heritage, family history, something larger than yourself. By keeping this middle name, Victor honors his father's roots, acknowledging where his family originates, despite being on the global stage. Despite being the most hyped prospect since LeBron James, Victor hasn't forgotten where he comes from. He carries his heritage with him. Number 1. He refuses to hide his emotions. The number one thing you didn't know, after viral clips showed him crying during emotional playoff moments, Victor pushed back hard against soft accusations. He refuses hiding emotions fitting outdated masculine sport expectations. Victor openly discussed vulnerability, pressure, and psychological safety. This might seem small, but it's actually most important. We live in sports culture celebrating stoicism, treating emotional expression as weakness, expecting athletes to be robots. Victor said no. He acknowledged the pressure. He discussed psychological challenges of being the most hyped prospect in decades. He's been vulnerable publicly about struggles, helping normalize something desperately needing it in sports. Athletes are human beings with real emotions and mental health challenges. So there you have it, 20 things you probably didn't know about Victor Wembanyama. The most fascinating thing isn't his physical attributes, it's who he is as a person. He's an alien, just like he said, but he's also profoundly human. That's what makes him so special. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.